Hey, beautiful souls. This is Sarah from Soul Heart Intuitive Coaching, and we're here to discuss the energy for the week of July 6th to the 12th and how I can best help you to navigate the energetic frequencies with clarity, vision, and soul. So, like it has been the last few weeks, every week is recalibrating these deep-seated pieces within inside all of us. You know it, your intuition knows it, whether you want to acknowledge it or not is always the question. So let me just speak for a second in regards to the energy that's going on right now. People are being really triggered right now by things and conversations and whatnot that is coming up. When you're feeling triggered, that is not the best time for you to have a response to somebody else. When you're feeling triggered, that is really when you need to take a step back. Really think about what it is that you want to say, what it is that you want to hear. And is the information that is being presented to you, is it something that's accurate, even if you wouldn't have necessarily put it that way, and even if you couldn't have envisioned it that way? Is it there a piece of it at all that rings true? And if it is, then it's time for you to sit with that, to really think about it. How do you want to respond to it? And what can you do with that information on your path? Right now, the world is presenting you with interactions and information so that you can make shifts and you can make changes, especially as these planets are changing signs. These big generational planets that are changing signs, and Uranus is changing signs this week on July 7th. The way that we communicate is going to shift and change. So, this is an opportunity for you to truly sit with that information. And what is it that you can do with it to not just react in the moment? Because ultimately, when we react in the moment, that's what gets us to where we are now. And we can have regrets from reacting in the moment. So truly sit with your triggers before you act. So, having said that, three cards for the energy for this week are Aquarius, I know, Venus, love, and Mercury, mind. And so these kind of reflect what I just said. The information that you know, is it truly what you know? Because sometimes we can think that we know and have all of the answers, but do we really have all of the answers? And if we don't have all of the answers, then you need to really tap into what am I here to learn and what can I learn from this situation? Work from every situation from a place of love and compassion for yourself and for those other people who are in the conversation with you. And truly take the time to process it from a place of your mind. Don't just react. Just go with what the information is being presented to you. So now I've pulled cards for each of the zodiac signs and how these can best help to support you. So be sure to pay attention for your sun and your rising sign, as both of them can provide real insight for what it is that you need to best work on this week and how you can best support yourself. So let's see what you're being asked to remember, to recalibrate, and to release this week. So, Aries, your card this week is positive minded people. This is an opportunity for you to change the people that you're around if for some reason these people aren't positive minded people. You really need to consider who it is that you're hanging out with. Like attracts like. If you're not attracting what you want into your life, then maybe you need to change the people that you're hanging around with. See what information presents itself as a result of you potentially changing the crowd that you hang out with. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to discard all of the people that you hang out with, but it means that you truly need to take a look at who it is that you're spending time around and what do those people bring to your life. Do they bring a lot of information to your life? Do they bring good, helpful information to your life? And if they do, then that's great. Hang on to them. But if for some reason they don't, then you may have to take another step, which isn't necessarily easy, but sometimes it's for your own best good to let that go. Taurus, your card this week is alternative. So you have been looking at things from one side, one perspective, and that perspective isn't working for you. It's time for you to take the alternative approach to things. And looking at the alternative is not easy for you, Taurus, as you tend to have your mind set on something and it has to go a certain way and it has to be this way. But that way isn't working. So what is the alternative path? What do you need to do so that you can see things differently? Do you not, do you potentially need to give that up? Do you need to look at it from a different angle? What is the alternative that you need to look at so that you can start to achieve what it is that you're looking to achieve? Gemini, your card this week is choice. You have a choice. You always have a choice. No matter what the decision is, even when you think that you don't have a choice, you do have a choice. You can go this way or you can go this way. Even when it sounds like somebody is telling you you have to do things this way and you make the decision to do things that way, that is, in fact, a choice. You have the right to make the choice that is best for you in the long run. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be easy. And that doesn't mean that it's going to be necessarily what you expect it to be. But a choice is a choice, even when it doesn't seem like it is. Cancer, your card this week is vibration. So you may notice that you're vibrating a little bit differently. The energy is shifting, it's changing. And Uranus is kind of that electrical impulse. So we're all going to be vibrating a little bit differently, but you're going to feel it in a little bit different manner, Cancer, as you tend to feel things a little bit differently than a lot of people do. It's okay. Vibrate at that deeper reflection point and look at it from the place that you are right now. And what is it that is coming to you? What information is being revealed to you? Is it true? And if it's true, then act from that place of truth. It's never easy to admit that what you might have thought isn't accurate anymore, but that doesn't mean that it's wrong. So act from that place of new vibration, that place of new information, and see what happens as a result. Leo, your card this week is receive healing. So apparently, Leo, you need a little bit of healing going on here. That's okay. We all need a little bit of healing. We're all here to do our work, to work from a place of our triggers, the things that we were sent here to work on. And this is a week where you need to do the work. You need to do some healing work on yourself, whatever form that may be, whether it's Reiki or whether it's some other form of energy work that's out there. This is a week for you to do some healing work on yourself or to have somebody else assist you with healing work. So follow the path of healing and it won't steer you wrong. Virgo, your card this week is Guardian. There's somebody who's looking out for you. There's somebody who's looking over you. But you have to be willing to see what it is that's coming up. What is it that they're saying? What is it that they're presenting? They're here to help guide you, but they can't do the work for you. You have to do the work for yourself. So act from that place of using them to assist you on the path and the work that you need to do. Ask them for their help, ask them for their guidance, ask them for their support. Ultimately, they're here to support and help you. You have to be the one to do the work. Libra, your card this week is self-love. You need to act from a place of loving yourself first and foremost, and whatever that may look like for you. Can you look at yourself in the mirror and say that you love yourself? And if you can't, then that's where the medicine lies this week. Start doing that work. Act from a place of self-love. What is in your highest and best good? And does that work for you? And can you do it? Can you act from a place of self-love? Can you do what is in your best interest or other people's best interest and put your own needs aside? Now, unfortunately, too many times in society, we put other people's needs before our own. That's not what you're supposed to be doing. Look at yourself. What is it that you need to do for you so that you can love yourself in the best possible way? Scorpio, your card this week is nurture. So spend some time nurturing yourself. Spend some time in rest and relaxation. Spend some time out in nature. However it is that you need to nurture yourself. Take a bath. Just what can you do that is good for yourself? It could mean that you just stay home and you relax. It could mean that you do something hanging out with friends. Whatever it is that feeds your soul, that's ultimately what you need to do this week. So, Scorpio, nurture yourself this week. Sagittarius, your card this week is seek seclusion. So, this isn't something that you're necessarily known for, Sagittarius. You're normally more the adventurous type, but this is a week for you to take a time out, for you to truly reflect. And once you've done the reflection that you need to do, then you can come out of seclusion. But you need to do this for yourself. There's a reason why the universe wants you to seek seclusion. It wants you to think about what it is that you want things to look like and not to just act impulsively. So look at what is going on this week and be to yourself. Keep to yourself. If you can, truly think about what it is that's coming up for you and how you can act from a place that's in your own highest and best good. Capricorn, your card this week is flow. What is flowing in your life? If it's flowing in your life, then it is meant to go forward. If it is not flowing in your life or obstacles keep being thrown in its way, that's not flow. So, what is flowing in your life? Follow the flow. The flow will take you in the direction that the universe wants you to go in. If there are roadblocks and pieces and other things being put in your way, that is not the right path for you. So, follow the flow, and the universe will help to lead the way. Aquarius, your card this week is Answers Within. You have the answers that you need. You're looking outside of yourself to get the information that you need, but you know the answers that are already within you. So follow the answers that are within you. They're not going to steer you wrong. They're going to help you to take steps and go in the direction that you need to go in. So go with the answers within this week, Aquarius. And Pisces, your card this week is mental repetition. So you may be repeating things over and over and over again, hoping for a different result, but that doesn't mean that you are always going to have a different result. Mental repetition is here to remind us that things can keep occurring until we make a conscious decision to break that path. So use that mental repetition as a way to provide yourself with the information that you need to know so that you can take the step and you can start to break the cycles that may have been keeping you stuck. Remember that, then this applies to everybody. You're not lost, you're evolving. And oftentimes it can seem like we are lost when we're in those darkest moments. But this is a story of growth. It's a story of evolution, and you are meant to grow. You are meant to evolve. You are not meant to stay stuck. So let these messages help to anchor you into this step of evolution that you're looking to take. If you'd like deeper guidance, I would love to help assist you and connect with you. You can find me at soulheartintuitivecoaching.com. You can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. And here's to a week of visionary clarity and soul aligned movement. I hope that you will stay tuned, tap in, stay expansive, and to stay connected to yourself. And I will talk to you soon.